Blessings, your girl coming back with another one. And tonight's topic is going to be really serious. Sorry I missed you guys on Thursday. Girl wasn't feeling well, had a whole bunch of stuff going on, so I had to take the day off. And this topic was just so serious that I did not want to just cram it in and, not really cover it the way it should be covered. But you guys see the title? I hope you guys had a blessed day. I titled that this way for a particular reason. It may not be a attention grabber, but you guys will want to, really watch this one. So if you guys hear the alarm go off, that's me just timing myself because I need to break this video down into 2 or 3 short videos. Just so that, you can watch them. Some people just like to watch short clips of the same topic, but they don't want to watch a whole long video, and I don't want to do that tonight. Okay, so the evil narcissistic mother or some other evil female in the narc's family did this to the narc. Now, I'm not going to talk about this topic to make anyone feel sorry for the narc or to drag them really bad. They are what they are. And I'm going to try my best to cover this part because it took, a pastor to say to me, don't hate the person. Don't feel some type of way about the person. It's the evil spirit behind the person. And I really got a glimpse and an insight of that. I really did. Just imagine if you can see this with the naked eye. You can see the narc to the left and this evil spirit to the right. Always whispering in their ear, encouraging them to do something, encouraging them to be some type of way, or do something, okay? And, everybody has the right of decision and choice. God gave us that. And if they decided that they're going to go with this evil spirit and do these things because they think it's fun. I saw a narc video, a self-aware narc video today, where he was so honest about it. He was just so honest about it. And I'm going to try to make this very clear. It is literally an evil entity that's inside of them that controls everything that they do. And they don't have to accept it, but once they accept it, they have signed that contract. They signed that deal with the devil. And they think it's fun. They enjoy doing what they do. And they're never going to change who they are. They're never going to change who they are. And they're never going to change what they do. It's just going to be a cycle of abuse. But let's go where it all started. View discretion is advised. I guess I should say that. Warning, trigger warning. I don't know. But this one is really a serious topic. So I'm warning you guys. You may not want to watch after I say this. Okay? So I'm going to get into it. And when my timer goes off, we're going to pick up the next video. So, digging out the skellies of a narc's closet. Just digging them out, trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And like I said in the commercial trail, I'll put it up after this. Like I said in the commercial trail, that this one's gonna pretty much, relate to the men narcs, but it also relates to the female narcs. But I'll cover that in a different type of way. Because it is what it is. But we're gonna talk about it. All right, so here we go. Most narcs that get married, most narcs that's highly sexual, most narcs that's always chasing females and always, trying to portray themselves as, this. I can't skip this video, it won't let me. But try to portray themselves as this person that just truly cannot live without women. Women just turns them on. Women sexually drives them. Like they can't live without the ex with a woman, and they just just overboard with it. And, you know, like I said in my commercial trail video, like, you know, they have this one thing that they're just overboard with. And there's always a reason for that. You know, they're just over sexually lustful. There we go. Lustful over women. And when you're dating these days, you're just like, it's just crazy, because now you have to deal with other women, other people, the internet, date sites, and all this stuff to make sure that your relationship is intact. But you got all this competition. You're always going to have competition out there, unless you have a really dedicated spouse. But we're going to get into the ones that's just over lustful. Everything the narc male, everything revolves around a woman, or a beautiful woman, or a big boobs, or big behind, and that's the one. And, you know, they got to look like this or whatever. You don't even really have to have anything. You just have to just be a woman, or have certain, you know, qualities of your physique or whatever. And they go on and on and on. And you will be like, especially in this modern day, you'll just be like, well, I'm not one of those, you know, booty pooty women. You know, if my guy likes to go to the strip club, we can go together. What? So sometimes you try to accommodate them, and, you know, like, it's okay, you know, we're together, and, you know, he want to have a little fun, spice it up a little bit, because you're thinking that if you do that, you know, he has no reason to go out and want someone else. So, you know, his sex drive is high, well, so you think, for women. And you're just like, okay, I'm just, you know, going to accommodate this, whether it's something you're into or not. And most of the time, if you're not into it, you're just doing it for him, and like, okay. But let me tell you where that all started from. That evil narcissistic mother, or some evil female in their family. So let's go. Most of these high sexual, lustful men that claim that they are so attracted to women, that is just a camouflage. That is just a camouflage to hide so many things about them, and what they really want, and what they really do. Okay? These narcissistic evil women calls the narc to be this: the down low key closet narc that really, really prefer men. You may not even be thinking about it, because they throw so many women in your face that you're thinking, like, when they're cheating, it has to be another chick, a side chick, or a side wife, or something like that. But it's just to throw you off, but also so everybody on the outside can think that they're this big macho man or whatever, and he gets all the ladies, but he really do not want them. And you want to know why he really does not really want them? He doesn't really want them because at a very, very, very young age, some female in their family, even their own mother, sexually abused them. Sexually abused them. And, you know, any kid that's, you know, with their mother or their father, whether it's something that even the kid knows that something is wrong, but they're just going to do whatever their mother or their father is telling them to do. They could have this crazy, out of control, drunken mother or father, but we're going to talk about the females right now, that sexually abuse her own son. And probably been doing it for multiple years and multiple times. And the child, the narc as a child, was too embarrassed or didn't know how to address it, didn't know how to feel. Just like in the movie Precious, which that was the opposite of what I'm saying. You know, if you ever watched the movie Precious, you know, that was the female mother sexually abusing her daughter. So it can go either ways. And which turned out to mess up Precious. Same thing with the narc, but at least Precious got therapy in the movie, so just go watch it. But they never got therapy, they never got help. And this is why a lot of male narcissists don't like females. That's why they treat a lot of females like crap. They treat them like crap, but they got this mommy syndrome going on where they also want you to parent them, where you have to be mommy and solve all their problems or whatever. Whatever they didn't get out of their mother, they're trying to get out of you, but they also trying to do to you what the mother did to them. You know, highly sexual indecency, I guess I can say, with them. Same thing when you with the narc and they're doing sexual indecency with you, and you're just like, this ain't normal. So the sick mother can be on drugs or drinking or whatever, and she'll call the narc's name. And the first time she did it, the narc was clueless. The narc was clueless. Just went in the room, hey, mom. And the mom might have been there drunk or, you know, unclothed. I'm trying to keep this clean. Unclothed or whatever. And say, come here, mommy's baby. And, you know, they're looking at their mom like, you know, mom don't got any clothes, but they don't say anything. And they're like, oh, make mommy happy. Whatever they might say to get the child. Or they can, you know, be mean about it. I don't know. So they engage this sexual activity with their own child. And the drinking or whatever helps them, you know, encourage them to do it. And the child, you know, may even be crying while they're doing it, but they do what the mother is telling them, or this other female relative or female in their life is forcing them to do. So the first time they have this experience, they're feeling some type of way. And when it's done, they may go to their room and they cry and they're confused and they're feeling shame and disgust. They're feeling shame and disgust because that female had already signed the contract with the devil. So like I said in the commercial trail, the evil entity that's separate from the person. But you have the choice to decide that, do you want to listen to this evilness or do you not want to listen to this evilness? So the child goes away feeling some type of way, and this may be happening to the child several times. Then it gets to the point where now the child is confused, and then they experiment with another family member. It can be a male or female, but let's say it's a female, their sister or their half sister or whatever. So they're doing whatever the evil female, the mother, whoever is doing to them, they're doing it to a younger sibling. Of course, a younger sibling that doesn't know better. And, you know, some of them don't know how to talk well or can tell. But, you know, so now they're doing exactly what's being done to them.
With Capital One.
So, we're going to try to skip this. So, this is what they do to the narc. They made the narc down low gay. They caused the narc to be down low gay. So of course when the narc grows up, they're shamed about this. Even though we know in this day and time that, you know, the LBGTQIA is a thing. So no one's ashamed about it anymore. But this narc can't be known for that. These are the narcs that's always homophobic and always angry and always talking about someone else. But they are addicted to porn. They're addicted to strip clubs. They're addicted to sex. And they're pretending that they're so lustful over the female because they're trying to brainwash and gaslight, meaning trick and fool themselves, that this is not what they are. And they hate women. And they hate women because of their mother, even though you weren't the one that done this to them. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of females that have been sexually abused in their lives. And, in males. But they hated it so much, they decided that they wasn't going to pass on that evil, evil trait or that's evilness into their life because they didn't like it and they wouldn't want to do it to anyone else. But the narc got so mentally messed up as a child through this ordeal with this person, they decided that they're just going to do the same evilness to someone else. And they started with that younger sister or sisters or cousins or any other female in their family, displaying everything that was done to them. So now they're messing up someone else because they're messed up. And like I said, they're too shameful to go and tell someone, or they're scared because they don't want to get in trouble for revealing what this person was really doing to them. Now, if it was someone other than their mother, maybe they would reveal and say, such and such is touching them and doing this. But if it's their mother, they're never going to reveal that. They're never going to reveal that. Think about narcs that you've been with that may have been raised by their grandmother or somebody else in the family, but not their mother. That's because it got found out. That is because it got found out. So now they're holding in all this anger, and they take this anger out, and they in their minds, they're thinking that all females are like this. They're thinking that all females are like this, and so now they hate females. And I said it before, so they'll get married or be in a long-term relationship and have kids and everything just to hide who they really are and what they really want. So if they over-sexualize women, you're always going to be out there searching for some side chick. And the whole time, it's not a side chick, it's a side. They're undercover, down low, closet. They are. They probably been with so many men, more men than you ever been with, because of this. Because they feel that security in a man, and they felt like, they felt like they could never, establish this thing with a female because of that abuse. The narc mother or the female that abused them sexually, the narcs hate them. They might even, still, be around. Maybe it's Mother's Day or holiday or whatever, and they might, buy that mother or whomever that gift or whatever. Or, that person, getting older and they're getting hurt. They got to show face because they don't really want anyone to come down on them and be like, well, that mom got hurt or mom got sick and you wasn't there. They don't really want to tell anybody why they really wasn't there, and they don't give a damn about their mother. Just like she didn't give a damn about them when she sexually abused her own son or allowed it. Okay? They prefer men because, like I said, the female, I can't skip this. The female abused them so bad. Abused them so bad at an early age. A female narc mother would try to, encourage her son and make him think that it's okay. And I always be trying to think of who this was in the Bible that he did this, but I do know, I can't think of the name, but I do know the story of the Bible where he was sexually attracted to his sister and pretended that he was sick, had his sister come in there to take care of him, and he raped his own sister. Then he wanted her dead because he felt the shame. I know you Bible people know where I'm going with that one. All right, because I know my alarm about to go off. Okay, so you're probably like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Sometimes, after being with a narc, and your mind is finally, there go my alarm. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end it. Sometimes when you're with that narc and you're the fogginess and your mind is clear and you're starting to discover, the things that happen when you were with the narc, sometimes your discernment actually can go back and fill in the blanks of things you didn't understand then. And this is basically what I'm talking about now. And dragging out the skellies that's in their closet. And like I said, I'm not laughing or anything. I'm not laughing or anything about this topic. I'm breaking it down. So now that because my alarm went off, we're probably going to turn this into 3 videos because I really want to be clear But this is what it is. So I'm going to finish the sentence and we're going to go. You'll be thinking, why not just be gay? Why not just be gay? Why do you have to be a closet? Why do you have to be a down low? Why do you have to subject your wife or your girlfriend or whomever to all these nasty diseases when you know that this is what you are, this is what you want to be? I said it before, because they cannot live with that shame, even though this world accepts that to 100%. They don't want to live with that shame. They don't want to be known as the LBGQ. They don't want to be known as the gay guy. They don't want to be known. They want to be known as a guy and they gets all the women. But that ain't even what they want. They should be known for who they are and what they do and what they want. They probably get more respect than to be going out there ruining all these women's lives, subjecting them to all these nasty diseases. But it gets deeper.